Drive, which was a great film, and Bryan is terrific in it, amazing in it. A movie that didn't look like any other movie last year, that's for sure.
Yeah, it was kind of a surprise. It was a great experience. First of all, Nicholas Refn, who said, he's a Norwegian, he says, I steal your show. I downloaded it illegally. I don't care. He goes, I want you to do this movie. And I said, oh yeah? And he says, I'll let you say whatever you want to say. You can do whatever you want to do. Do my movie. And I said, that's intriguing. Say whatever I want to. He says, yes, come over to my house. And so we went over to his house. I went over to his house. You kick off your shoes, very European. His kids are running around. His wife is there, very sweet, very nice. And Ryan is there. And it's just the three of us. And we start talking about what the relationships are and everything. And he said, whatever you want to do. And our writer, Haas, was there. And Ryan says, well, in James Salas's novel of Drive, we don't even know his name. We don't know that it's Driver. So I don't think I should say anything. I think I should just drive and say as few words as possible. And then I said, I'll say everything he doesn't. Because my guy, as I was formulating my guy, Shannon to me was a schemer. He was this close to a deal every time. His ship is about to come in. He sees the kid, the driver, as his meal ticket. And because he can drive, he puts the two and two together. I can get Bernie Rose to come up with some money. We can put this kid together in a car, and all of a sudden we have a racing team. And he's putting all this together. And so we were able to craft what we were going to do and say in that movie. It was total freedom. Very unlike any other film I've ever worked on. And it was liberating. And it gave you a sense of responsibility too. In the script, it said that he had a cane, and he got a bad leg because he was in a stunt in Hollywood. He was a stuntman, and he got into a crash. And I said, I think he shouldn't wear a cane. I would like to wear a leg brace, and I want someone to have shattered my pelvis because of a deal that I tried to make that went wrong. Yes, let's do that. So we were all contributing. We were all getting it. Then Albert Brooks was cast, and he came over. And Ron Perlman was cast, and he came over. And they start talking about their relationship in the old neighborhood. And we start talking about, we were talking and adding things. And then I said, and this is a spoiler alert. I said, there's one thing that really bumps me, and that is, at the end, it describes Bernie Rose coming up behind Shannon with a wire and garroting him. He slices my neck with a garroting wire. And I said, you wouldn't do that to a person you like. If you had the unenviable task to have to kill someone that you liked, how would you do that? So I asked Albert Brooks to stand up in Nicholas's living room, and Ryan is there and everybody's there, and I said, what if he offers me his hand, the symbol of friendship and a sign, historically, that I carry no weapon. And I shake his hand, and for a moment Shannon thinks, he's gonna let me go. He's gonna let me go. And out of nowhere comes a knife, and he slices my wrist like a suicide, almost. And then immediately starts to comfort me and say, that's it, you'll feel no more pain, that's it, just lie down. And we carried the scene through, and he sat me down, and Albert played it, and he even stroked my head a little bit. Just close your eyes. Just close your eyes. And he goes, it was the creepiest, most interesting death scene, and it was great. But it was because Nicholas opened up the ability to just say, do it, come in with ideas. And so by the time our first day of Drive, we started shooting that, everybody was invested in it. It was really terrific. It was a great experience.